I wish I could say that that was the first time that I followed a guy in a green leotard with sequins. But it's not. And you guys are in trouble because I'm pretty sure that is the dude that shot the people at the Batman movie. I am like halfway fucking positive that it is. It was weird. It was weird when I was in here earlier. I saw some chicks looking at me and they had that look that girls always look when they see me. It's like, yeah, that's a sexy fat man. Which is true. I have sort of like I have an okay face. I have a gourmet face and an all-you-can-eat buffet body. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those situations. And I hate morbidly obese guys because like they get that sympathy and like, oh, that's his struggle. And when you look like me, it's just like that dude just does not care about himself. He just doesn't. And people always say to me, like, Josh, you know, you'd look great if you just lost the weight. I'm like, yeah, you'd be a decent person if you weren't a fucking asshole. What gives you the right to talk to me? No. It's weird, you know what you don't see a lot of? Plus-size male models. It's true, like, if you think about like a girl who's bigger, half naked, can look sexy to someone, you know? But a guy like me, his own mother would be like, put your shirt back on, sweetie, your stretch marks look like bacon. Do us all a favor. It's a family reunion, come on. I do love to eat though, man. I have a weird favorite food, like, favorite foods, hot dogs. It's weird. And I have a favorite brand, Hebrew National, if you guys like those. Here's the thing about them though, I don't feel like they're Jewish and kosher enough. You know what I mean? I think they need to be more Jewish, more kosher. That's why I think to avoid any confusion, they should just call them Anne Franks. That might not be too good. I mean, just picture the commercials to be something like Anne Franks. Sometimes they're hard to find. But when I finally do find one, I like my Anne Franks, just a little bit charred. So you guys knew she burned to death, that's cool. Smart crowd. History majors in this bitch. Awesome, I love you guys already. Give a hand for yourself, though. You guys have been great. You guys suicidal? That was about your fucking selves. You're like, oh, we think we're all right. We're modest here in Baltimore. Oh man, yeah, I hate companies when they try to trick people, like they think they're awesome or smart or something. Like you see I saw a package on Krispy Kreme donuts, it said, 0 trans fats. Like someone's gonna be like, oh look honey, this is perfect for your diet. These say 0 trans fats. No one's gonna do that. When you eat a donut, you just think, well, not dead yet. Might as well eat a fucking donut. This is gonna sound stereotypical, because I'm from West Virginia, but I grew up poor. You can believe that. I grew up poor, and when you're poor, you can't afford things, you know what I mean? Like healthcare or anything like that. Hopefully that changes soon. Please, Mom. I know it passed, but I didn't need it, man. Because when I was a kid, it sucked. You couldn't even go. Like, I distinctly remember I'd break an arm and be like, Dad, I'm pretty sure my arm's broken. And he looked at me and was like, well, son, you can have a broken arm, or the family can have Christmas this year. Santa Claus or medical gauze, you choose. And I remember I grew up with 3 sisters, but that didn't change the fact that I had to wear the hand-me-downs. Still had to. I'm like, Dad, why do I have to wear these LEI jeans? Because that's what they wore when I was a kid. Anyway, why do I have to wear these LEI jeans? He'd be like, well, because your ass looks great in them, son. I'm like, Dad, okay, I get the jeans. Why do I have to wear this training bra? He's like, because you gotta keep them titties in control. I don't want my son with outlandish titties. Gotta keep them going. I grew up with 3 sisters, and let you into my world, they're all whores. So that's good. Yeah, you think that's mean, some girls are gonna be like, that's just mean him to say that. But if you saw him, they'd be here clapping me like, yeah, we suck a lot of fucking dick. That is true. He nailed us. Not literally, it's West Virginia, but it's not like that. Come on, man. Get your head out of it. Anyway, yeah, I remember distinctly they would come home all the time and be like, oh, Josh, we just had sex. I'm like, most people don't count their bus driver as the first time they had sex. But they did. And they were bragging, they said, Josh, you're probably gonna die a virgin. You're gonna die a virgin. I'm like, well, I can only think of one thing worse than dying a virgin. That's being born a slut. Seriously, if anybody wants their numbers, I got them. Make a trip to West Virginia. It is worth it. You can have all three of them at the same time. Yeah. Just trying to help them out. So the last person I dated is a lesbian now, which is weird, because it was a man. My sisters, they have nephews. They don't have nephews, I have nephews, sorry. My sisters have kids, and every time I go over, they're always watching terrible TV. Like, they're always watching Dora the Explorer. And I can't stand that show, it's the loudness. It's like, swiper, no swiping! Swiper, no swipe! I can't wait till that swiper swipes your fucking green card. I don't have to watch that shit anymore. You know what I'm saying? I like classic TV shows. I like those classic TV shows like The Honeymooners, I Love Lucy. You guys remember those shows? On Nick at Night or whatever, when you saw them. I loved them because you think about it, those shows are American. They're as American as apple pie. If you think about it, they're even American as the American flag. And those shows, just like the American flag, no black stars. That's a smart joke. You guys can suck my wiener. Anybody here in the Pokemon generation who grew up with that? It's weird for me because like I'm just right below that. Like I came before, so everything when I was a kid was like I missed the Pokemon thing. You know what I mean? It was all about Ninja Turtles. And I feel like there's some differences in the generations, you know? Because the Pokemon generation is like, gotta catch them all. It's all about marketing, you know? Like everyone nowadays, those kids have to have all the best phones, everything like that. My generation, Ninja Turtles, fallen microphone. Ninja Turtles, it was all about like they didn't only teach me much, you know, they didn't teach me much, they taught me that I could live completely off of fucking pizza. That's the only nutrients I need. You want vegetables? Throw it on a pizza. That's what they cowabunga, dude, pizza. Pizza and diabetes, that's all you need. And if all else fails, I can always just live in the sewer with a giant rat. Thank you. I guess like those "that's what she said" jokes.
Yes.
No, people say them all the time. It's overdone, seriously. And the thing that sucks is I can never get them right. Like I always say it at the wrong times. Like someone will be like, "Help!" I'm like, "That's what she said." It sucks. You guys ever go into restaurants or places of business? You see those signs that say employees must wash their hands? Every time I see that, I'm like, well, you never see employers. That's a hell of a job perk.